Hey Taurus, hey, how you feeling? Welcome to the channel if you're new. Taurus, welcome back if you are returning. It's always lovely to have you. I'm Shauna. This is your highest good tarot, and we're some folks who are elevating and evolving towards our higher selves, towards our highest potential, towards the divine, whichever applies to you in your journey spiritually. Taurus, today is no different. We are in January 2026, and there are messages from your benevolent ancestors, things that they want you to know before we go any further into this year. And we're all here for it, right, Taurus? All right, so keep in mind that this message is not for everybody. Take it as it resonates. Without further ado, we're going to get it started. What's the message that Taurus's benevolent ancestors has for them? What do they need to know before we go any further into this year? Yes, Taurus, if you are watching this in real time, like I said, this is January 2026. However, if this is not real time for you, because this is a timeless reading, this is what they want you to know right now. Not now, but right now. So we have the Five of Swords. We have the King of Pentacles. Interesting. And Judgment. At the bottom of the deck here, Taurus, we have the Eight of Pentacles. This is about work. Whatever it is you do, um, some of you may have a business. What I'm getting is that this isn't about that. This is about those of you who are working a 9 to 5 for somebody else. And you haven't, there is no business that you have, like you don't have your own business or anything like that, whether you're doing it full-time or part-time. There it is not that you just have a full-time job of working for somebody else. That is the Taurus I'm talking to. Let's make this clear and concise. So yeah, this is the Five of Swords, King of Pentacles, and Judgment. Taurus, your folks, the Five of Swords is about doing things by any means necessary. The King of Pentacles, Taurus, this is somebody, regardless of your gender identity, regardless of your biological sex, this is somebody who is financially stable, financially viable. A lot of times they are a business owner, and that is what your folks are honing in on. Taurus, do you have a business idea? A really, really good one that seemingly may not have come from you. It may even be divinely, it may have been divinely inspired, or, inspired by an ancestor that you knew but wanted a business, and they transitioned on, and you have the opportunity and the know-how and the fortitude to actually do it. Is that what's going on here? Because the message is clear. It's clear. Your folks are saying, hey, you know what you supposed to be doing. Like, yeah, you need to, you gotta live and shit. But you need to be doing whatever it is you have to do to get this business off the ground, to get this business started and running. These are your ancestors, your benevolent ancestors and the divine calling you, telling you like, hey, we gonna provide, but you got to make the moves. You got to make the moves. You weren't meant to be doing this for somebody else for all your life. Tell us more, please, about this. Tell us more about this, please. We have death, Ace of Swords. Mm, mm, mm. Taurus, what the fuck? Ten of Wands. Judging you so hard. No, I'm not. I'm not. It's hard. It's hard. But Taurus, at the bottom of the deck, we have the Emperor. You are supposed to be your own boss. You were meant to be your own boss. You were meant to be a CEO. You were meant to be an entrepreneur. Entrepreneur. You were meant to be an entrepreneur. You were meant to run shit. You weren't meant to be the assistant manager of wherever you are or a team lead of wherever you are. Yes, definitely, you know, take the steps to maintain and build and the things like that, as long as you are pursuing your path. Your path is entrepreneurship. Your path is bossing the fuck up in your own divinely provided business. So we have death, the Ace of Swords, and the Ten of Wands. This is this is an end to the fear. They're telling you don't be afraid. Quell that fear that you have of, you know, we have the Hierophant dude here, Pope guy. Quell that fear of not having that steady check. Nobody's telling you to just quit your job and start the business. But what they're saying is don't sit on this beautiful opportunity that not many people get. It's not it's not going to be something that is easy, but guess what? You'll have the tools. You will have the provisions. You know, this person isn't just carrying the wands to build a fence or to build a raft or to build whatever the fuck they're going to build. They also have a tool belt. You'll have provisions, but you have to grasp this divine, this ancestral opportunity that was given you, Taurus. It wasn't given to your cousin. It wasn't given to your sibling. It wasn't given to your mama. It wasn't given to your daddy. It was given to you. You know, death is one of those things that represents how change and even death comes to everybody. And there's absolutely no reason to fear it, whether it's change or death. But this is also saying that this change, because they could have shown me a different card, but this change is inevitable. But right now, you have the opportunity to actually make the decision to do the things, to accept the challenge, the challenge. I mean, because this idea is it is a challenge. It's something that's challenging, but you are up for the challenge. You've been looking for something challenging anyway. You just go through the same old every day. You're probably super apathetic towards what you do because you know it's not even what you want to do. And like I said, I mean, it's valid. It's valid to be apprehensive. It's valid to have those feelings. However, real courage is doing things even though you are afraid, or even though people tell you you're not going to become, or it's not going to be what you want it to be. Let's get you some advice, Taurus. What's the advice from Taurus's benevolent ancestors about this situation? If you're still with me, go ahead, like, share, subscribe. And personal readings are available. There are multiple options. So shoot me an email and I'll let you know about them and the processes, including getting an anonymous private reading during the lives on Tuesdays, since we assign numbers as opposed to using your YouTube handle or your name. So your advice, we have the Nine of Cups. We have the Queen of Pentacles. We had the King out here. Now we got the Queen out on deck. Hmm. Okay. There's that damn Ace of Swords again. Different deck. Same card. Different deck, same card. Listen, if they weren't trying to like bring this home, they really are. Bottom of the deck is Seven of Pentacles. How about that? How about the fact that you got Pentacles like all up and down this thing? Like the King of Pentacles came out, very stable energy, financially viable, financially stable. Same thing with the Queen of Pentacles. She is somebody who is also can also be a business owner. She's also financially stable and financially viable. She makes sure that everything is taken care of, and she has amazing business sense. Then we have the Seven of Pentacles. That is all about sowing seeds and nurturing them. Hence, we have the lady with the watering can in her what's it, y'all? I was about to say outhouse. In her, like she ain't in the outhouse, is she? No, she's in the what's this? It's not the glass house. Golly, words, y'all. But you know where she is. Shit. But what she's doing is she's putting in the work to receive all of the the investment, the return on investment. But it takes work, it takes perseverance, it takes growth, it takes doing. You can't just keep the seeds on the counter and think something's gonna happen. Like you can you gotta put them in some soil, some good ass soil. Try to plant something, watch it grow out of clay that ain't supposed to be there. Hmm. Red clay. This is about putting in the work and getting that harvest. But the advice is, yes, it's going to be work. You have to put in the work. It requires you to do things. However, your folks are saying, one, that they are going to be with you. Because again, just like with this Ace of Swords, I love the fact that they're these are being provided by not one, but two melanated hands. But this is something that has been given to you from your benevolent ancestors and or the divine. That means they will also provide, but you have to make the move. Everything that you want can happen. You have aspirations, you have dreams, all your wishes can come true, but they are centered around you being a business owner and putting this idea to work, whatever it is. Like literally, it's centered around the business. It's business owner is in the middle. Your wishes, your dreams coming true. Business idea. It's literally literally that. But you got to plant, nurture, and do the work. You got to do the work. So that means, you know, what type of business is it? Establish the business type. Is it an LLC? You know, is it S corp, C corp? You know, learn about the statutes and laws surrounding starting a business in your state or your province or, you know, wherever you are, your country. Like however those things are governed. Um, put in the work to reap the harvest. Seven of Pentacles. But there is harvest. Nine of Cups energy is there for the taking, there for the receiving. Excuse me, is there for the receiving because the idea was given. So all you have to do is like do the work and receive the benefits. I love it. Final message here for Taurus from their benevolent ancestors. What's the final message for Taurus from their benevolent ancestors regarding this situation? What's the message? Final message from Taurus. Can I get one more, please? One more. Yeah, Taurus. It's hard to get out of a certain mindset. It's difficult. I love this. So the first message is don't run, don't walk, run away. Don't walk away from that old mindset of I got to stay, the conditioning of I got to be at this company for 10 more years to get this benefit and da 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 and all that stuff like that. Or, you know, don't just walk away from the conditioning of, but how will I get paid? Again, this isn't necessarily about you just dropping your job and becoming a business owner. This is a transitional process. And as you start, they will start to reveal more to you. And if, you know, you need some confirmation, book a personal reading, you know, and we'll tap in. But just know they're saying that don't walk away from that. You need to run away from that mindset, run away from that conditioning, run away from those ideas, ideals that don't serve you in your highest good, but also that you are never alone. You're not alone on this journey, Taurus. You're protected. They wouldn't have given you this idea. You would have been blessed with it if you weren't protected. So keep that in mind. Is that it, Spirit? That's it. That's all. When you said all you know, Taurus, it's time to go. Bye.